In this video, we're going to talk about modular arithmetic. We're going to be looking at problems that relate to multiplication and division of modular arithmetic. For our first problem, we are told to find 7 times 3 in modulo 6. So I'll write my solution first. For the first question, I write down 7 times 3 modulo 6. What you do first is that you simply just multiply everything. So this is 7 times 3. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 modulo 6. One thing with modular arithmetic is you cannot leave a number that is equal to or higher than the modular you are dealing with. In this case, the modular we are dealing with is 6. You have to reduce this number to a number between 0 to 5. This is for mode 6. If you are dealing with mode 7, you have to reduce any number we have here to 0 to 6. This is for mode 7. In this case, we have 21. So how do we reduce this number to a number less than 6? The thing you want to do here is to rewrite this number as a multiple of 6. To do that, you have to say, how many times can 6 go into 21? 6 can go into 21 3 times. So we can write 3 times 6 here. Now notice 3 times 6 is 18. So we have not gotten our 21. That means we need to add another number here to make it 21. The number we add to 18 to give us 21 is 3. This is mode 6. So you can write 21 as 3 times 6 plus 3. Now, this is kind of like a remainder you get after checking how many times 6 can go into 21. So we take the remainder and leave out this one. So this will be 3 mode 6. That's simply our answer for the first problem. For the second problem, let me clean out space. For the second problem, we have 3 times 3 times 5 mode 7. You can pause the video and try to solve this one yourself. But like we've been doing with other ones, I'll simply just say 3 times 3 times 5. Then I'll simplify it from there. 3 times 3 is 9 times 5 is 45. So this is equal to 45 mode 7. Now we ask ourselves, how many times can 7 go into 45? 7 can go into 45 6 times. So we write it out as 6 times 7. Now 6 times 7 is 42. So this number here is 42. And then what number do we need to add up to give us 45? That number is 3. And then this is mode 7. I can do this multiplication and see this is 6 times 7, which is 42 plus 3 mode 7. Remember, the one I care about is the remainder here. So I'll write this remainder out and I will say this is 3 mode 7. Let's move on to the division problems. So this is example 3. And then we're told to divide 6 by 7 in mode 9. We simply write this as 6 divided by 7, mode 9. For divisions, you have to write it out like this. So you see 6 over 7 is equal to, since we don't know the answer, we just give the answer a value of x. And then this will be mode 9. From here, we can cross multiply so that we have 6 is equal to, if we cross multiply here, we have 7x by mode 9. At this point, I want you to note something. If you're going to solve this further, you have to find a multiple of 9 that you can add to this side so that we can divide both sides by 7. Multiples of 9 is 9, 18, 27, 36, and then onwards. So in this case, we are going to add each of these numbers to 6 to find out whether we can divide both sides by 7 after we add. So if I add 6 to 9, I'll have 15. If I have 6 and 9, I'll have 15. Now this number is not divisible by 7. If I add 18 to 6, I have 24. 24 is not also divisible by 7. If I add 6 to 27, I have 33. This is not also divisible by 7. If I add 6 to 36, I'll get 42. Now 42 is divisible by 7. That means I'll add 36 to this side of the equation. So let me clean up space. Now that I know that 36 is the number to add, I'll simply say 6 plus 36 is equal to 7x. This is a mode 9, remember? So that 7x is equal to 6 plus 36 is 42. Then dividing both sides by 7. This cancels out. This x is equal to 42 divided by 7, 6 modulo 9. Let's look into the next example of division. Before I go on, I know you might have questions about why we are adding this. Now in modulus arithmetic, if we have a number of 1 and mod 7, in modulus arithmetic, if I add 1 plus 7 back to this number and I simplify it, the answer will return back to 1 mod 7. So that's why it makes sense to add a multiple of the modulus that I'm dealing with here, and then it will still be the same thing. Okay, so let's move on to the next example. For the next example, we are told to divide 8 by 9. And this should happen in modulo 5. So we simply do as we've done before. But if you want to try, you can pause the video and do it yourself. So like we've done before, I say 8 divided by 9 is equal to x mod 5. From here, I can cross multiply, and then I have 9x is equal to 8 mod 5. Then from here, I would have to add 5 onto here, multiples of 5 onto here, to see whether I can divide it by 9. The multiples of 5 I have in my hands is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, like that. So from here, if I add 8 plus 5, it will give me 13. This is not divisible by 5. I will just write not. You get the idea. Here will be 8 plus 10. 8 plus 10 is 18. Now this is divisible by 5. So I can simply say here is 9x is equal to 8 plus 10. So that I have 9x is equal to 8 plus 10 is 18. And then from here I can divide both sides. So that this is divided by 9, divided by 9. This cancels out this. X is equal to 18 divided by 9 is 2. So we have 2 modulo 5. There's something I want to show you. Normally this is written like this, a division and a circle around it, and a division and a circle around it. There's one other example I want to talk about. So say we ask find 3 divided by 2 modulo 4. We write our solution and write it out as 3 divided by 2 modulo 4. Like we've been doing before, this has a circle, by the way. Like we've been doing before, we simply write it as 3 divided by 2 is equal to x, an unknown value. So that this will be 2 times x, because multiply it times x is equal to 3 modulo 4. So the multiples of 4 we are considering is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and then if we add 3 and 4 we get 7. If we add 3 and 8 we get 11. If we add 3 and 12 we get 15. If you notice, no matter the value of 4 I add up to this thing, I will not get an answer for this division. So I will simply say 3 divided by 2 modulo 4 has no answer or solution. So if you like this video, please do well to leave a thumbs up, share with your friends that might find it helpful, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.